Here we will write www.falsetat.com/circuits. When the simulator is opened, it is already loaded with a sample circuit which is showing three different types of parameters. First, there is a green line which is showing the path of voltage. The yellow dots are showing the path of current, while the gray is ground. Let's explore this software in its full screen version. Here on full screen version you have to click. It will appear in its full screen form. Let's explore the software. First, explore the file option. Here we have opening a file, importing from a Dropbox, which is a cloud-based storage. You can save any circuit. You can export the circuit as a link, as a text, as an image, create a sub-circuit. You can find DC operating point, recover autosave, and print as well. About option is showing all the information about this software. In edit menu, you can cut, copy, paste, duplicate, and other options. In draw menu, you can add any wire in the circuit, resistor, passive components such as capacitor, polarized capacitor, inductor, switch, push switch, potentiometer, transformer, trap transformer, transmission line, relay, memristor, etc. In the input, you can place ground, voltage source of 2 terminals, AC voltage source of 1 terminal. The simple voltage source is basically a DC source, while with AC is mentioned. There are a few other options as well, such as square wave source, adding a clock, AC sweep, variable voltage, antenna, AM source, FM source. You don't need to worry about other sources because you will be simulating only DC circuits throughout the whole laboratory experimentations. Therefore, you will be mostly using the voltage source with 2 terminals. There are other options such as output and labels, where you can add LED, lamp, text box, voltmeter, ohm meter, test point, etc. Active components such as diode, Zener diode, transistor, JFET, SCR, DIAC, TRIAC, etc. can be added. Inactive building blocks, entire op amp, an ideal, that is inverting on top, a non-inverting on top. Similarly, Smith trigger inverting, and other options can be explored. Logic gates can also be implemented through this software. Similarly, digital chips can also be simulated, such as D flip-flop, Jackie flip-flop, 7-segment LED, multiplexer, demultiplexer, latch, etc. Analog and hybrid chips are also available, such as 555 timer, phase comparator, DAC, ADC, VCO. You need to, as I already mentioned, you need to drag and drop any of the circuits. There are different types of scope available. In options, you can select on showing current, voltage, power, values, small grid. Here in circuits, this is the circuit option is basically its library of the software, where you can start with the basics such as Ohm's law, resistors, capacitors, inductor, LRC, voltage divider, potentiometer divider, Thevenin theorem and Norton theorem, etc. Whereas in AC circuits, you can deal in capacitor, inductors, caps of various capacitance, series and parallel resonance, etc. Passive filters can also be implemented, and its examples are also given. for high pass, low pass, band pass filters, notch filter, crossover. All filters are mentioned here. These are all actually simulated examples of different circuits which can be understood just by placing or clicking on the respective circuit. Let's understand a simple circuit and its working by creating it ourselves. We will go to circuit, click on blank circuit. Now we have a blank space. Let's create a simple series resistive circuit and then verify its simulations. First we will go to draw, add resistor, click and drag, then leave it. A resistor will be placed. After that again click, drag and drop. We will use 3 resistors, so I will place 3 resistors first. I have placed 3 resistors. Let's change its value. Click right on the first resistor, then read it. Let me give it value of 2 kilo ohm. Okay. And then value of second resistor. Let's make it 1.5 kilo ohm. And then value of the third resistor. Let's make it 2.5 kilo ohm. Now what we are going to do is add an input source or voltage source. Click and drag it. It will be placed. Click right, edit. We give it value. I will leave it as it is, 5 volts. Now how can we connect this circuit? Obviously through adding a wire. Clicking and then placing will let us connect the wires. You can see that as far as I am connecting the components, green line is extending. The green line is basically the flow of voltage. I will connect the entire circuit now. Do you think this circuit is complete? We should add a ground as well. Here you can see bad connection, which means that the ground is not connected. So we will delete it and place the ground again. Now you can see the ground is connected and this whole path is of ground. Now what do you think, what will be the equivalent resistance of this circuit? It will be 2 kilo ohm plus 1.5 kilo ohm plus 2.5 kilo ohm, which is equal to 6 kilo ohms. Now if we will move our cursor to this voltage source, here we can see the respective readings. Here the input current is 833.333 microampere. The voltage source is obviously 5 volts and equivalent resistance is 6 kilo ohm. It's verifying that the circuit we have connected, all the 3 components, its equivalent is 6 kilo ohm. Now bringing the cursor to the first resistor we have connected, we can see that the voltage drop across 2 kilo ohm resistor is 1.667 volts. Its resistance is obviously 2 kilo ohm and current is the same as input current. In series we know that voltage divides and currents remain the same. So the current will be same across each resistor, whereas the voltage will be different. Moving on to the next resistor, we can see that the voltage drop across resistor 1.5 kilo ohm is 1.25 volts and current is same that of input current. Here at last resistor we have same input current and voltage drop is 2.083 volts. Adding up all the voltage drop, we will get equal to the voltage source, that is 5 volts. Here you can see you can vary the speed of simulation, either make it fast or make it slow. So changing here, you will bring a change in here in the simulation speed. Similarly, you can slow down or make it fast. Changing it will have an impact on the motion of current, the yellow dots. Change in here will have a change in the movement of current and voltage, that is simulation speed. Here you can run or stop the simulation. This is how you build circuits through Fallstadt Circuit Simulator. Now that you know it, I hope that you can simulate any circuit that is given to you. In case if you have any question, then please feel free to ask, either post it or email it to me. Thank you for joining today for this lecture. See you in the next lecture.